Hey, this is Don, and I wanted to talk with you a little bit before I went to work. I'm headed out Friday, October 20th to make some more money, and I want to share something with my YouTube followers. Now, uh, if you follow me, you know I do advocate making or striving to make $1,000 a week. Now, have I made $1,000 a week? Of course, I can prove it. I got bank statements. I have uh, my financial reports uh, from my rideshare providers. Now, do I make $1,000 every week? No, I don't want to work and bust my butt every week. I'm semi-retired. I want the freedom to say I don't want to do it this week. I have grandkids in Atlanta. I'm in Kansas City. I have grandkids in Atlanta. I will take off when I want, buy round trip airline tickets and go spend a day with my grandkids. I rent a 7 passenger van at the airport, and me and my grandkids go out and have fun. That's the beauty of rideshare. You're in control. You don't need to ask a supervisor if you can take off. So I don't bust my butt every week. But what I'm trying to say is if you do bust your butt in a week, you can make $1,000 plus. I have a friend Benjamin who makes even more than that. My biggest week, however, was $1,053. I made that on the solar eclipse Monday because a lot of visitors were in town. We were an epicenter for that solar eclipse, and a lot of folks wanted to come and be in my area. And I picked up a girl from Canada. I picked up a $1 million lawyer who was in town for a deposition, but he wanted to see the solar eclipse. I picked a lot of interesting people, uh, truck drivers that just decided, hey, we're here in the Kansas City area. We're going to stay for the solar eclipse. I made money that day. Okay, I'll tell you, I made $325 that Monday. Okay, so of course, that was $1,000 a week. Duh. Anyway, I I had a storm that night. A lot of superstitious people blamed it on the eclipse. I'm not superstitious. It was just happenstance. It was a stormy night. So here's one thing I do. When it's storming, I work the storms. So my wife is not in agreement with that. Are you going out? Yes, I'm going out. It's storming. Yeah, I'm going out because it's storming. The sissy rideshare drivers go home when it's storming. Therefore, I get unlimited back to back business. Before I drop somebody off, I'm getting a ping to pick somebody else up. And I'm telling you, this is in a real storm. Tornado uh, watch, not necessarily really a tornado warning, but at least a watch, which means that you might just get a tornado. I think if they say tornado warning, I'm heading home. But nonetheless, if the person has the ability to tip, he's going to tip me. Well, this is my experience. I get at least a $20 tip when I have a person with the wherewithal to tip. Some people I pick up in a storm um, can't tip. It, okay, so what? They're stranded at the airport at some club where the lights went out and they're in the dark. Their cell phone battery is almost out, and they just need a ride home. And I pick them up in the storm, and I made money, $325 that Monday. Um, Also, I need to let you know, therefore, tips help you meet your $1,000 goal. Surge pricing help you meet uh, your $1,000 goal. Some extenuating circumstance like a concert, a major football league game, a major baseball league game. That I just admitted that night was the solar eclipse. Something extenuating does need to happen that week to sort of boost you. If you think you're just going to pick up a person, take them to Walmart for $2.66, and you're gonna make $1,000 that week, hell to the no. No, you can't do them oh, 5-minute trips and make $1,000. No, you got to do a 30-minute trip from the airport. I mean, now I have an advantageous airport here. We have 500,000 folks in Kansas City, 2.2 million people in the area, and my my average airport trip is $25, and my possible airport trip is $30, $32. My worst. I know y'all complain about going to, I think that little uh, airport in the middle of Chicago, and you get a $5 trip, and you waited 2 hours. Worse for a $5 trip. Hey, I can't help you there. I don't get those $5 trips from the airport in Kansas City. My worst trip in Kansas City is going to be $17. And what I do is when I get to that area, which is downtown, $17 from the airport to downtown. What I do is I stay downtown. Somebody downtown wants to go to lunch. Somebody downtown wants to go back to the airport. 17 times 2 is 34. And my goal, my airport goal is always $30 a a trip from the airport. Now, also, here's the last thing I need to say. You need to put in to reach $1,000 goal. You need to have destinations set because you're in control. With Uber, you get two. With Lyft, you get six. If you want to make 200 that day, 200 times 5 days is your $1,000. Therefore, you're gonna need both platforms to get 8 destination sets in a day. But I mean, you ain't even got to wait in line at the airport. Just go 40 miles out from your airport. The reason I say airport is that that's busy all the time. The clubs are not always open. There's not always a concert at the arena. There's not always a business fair, but there's always somebody catching a flight at the airport. Go out 40 miles from the airport, stage yourself in some affluent area, put that destination set on. Now, if it's Uber, you have to say where you are. So with me, it's Rosanna Square, Overland Park, and actually that's about 30, 35 miles from my airport. I put in my home as Overland as Rosanna Square, Overland Park, and then I put in the MCI airport code for my Kansas City airport. Now, if you're Lyft, you don't have to put in a home. Lyft is going to take you to your destination from wherever you are. That is most convenient. Take note, Uber. That is very convenient. Anyway, Lyft has an automatic home, and all you do is say you have to really spell out your airport in Lyft, and 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 you'll get rides there. So hey, I'm looking at 9 minutes in. I don't like long videos. I'm going to cut it off. I'll do another one and continue the subject. Bye bye, y'all. God bless you.